Hello, everybody. So we just got some enormous news this morning from a fundamental standpoint on MSTR stock. I believe that Michael Saylor listens to his community, listens to the X chatter and the X sphere, because even though he reported a better buy this week, and I'll get to that in a second, about 3 times better than last week, so that's pretty good. But not still nowhere near where it was, and that's because the Common ATM has been gone. And this morning we got something amazing. This morning we got this update. There was an update to the equity guidance where he added a little number 3 here, below 2.5 MNAV, and that's issuing the common MSTR equity, the MSTR common, but the number one product that MSTR sells is itself. And that product he hasn't been selling for 2 weeks, probably because a lot of people were very loud telling him to stop doing the ATM. And now he changed that, and he said, when otherwise deemed advantageous to the company, that means now he's allowing the company to do ATM below a 2.5 MNAV. And this right there is quite outstanding, if you ask me, because right now the ATM is sitting, and it depends how you calculate it. Like we can debate whether it's a little lower or a little higher, but this website I use, strategytracker.com, calculates right now at a 1.6. So that means you're selling $1 for $1.60. Right, that's still a very nice margin. Like, why would you not take advantage of that when there's high volumes on the stock? And volumes are gonna come back in August, by the way. That's the other thing I wanted to say. Like, the reason why the market is so depressed is these stocks are dropping on, in my view, what is relatively very little volume. People are at the beach. People are not in front of their computers right now. And the market is not going to be great until Friday. And we have Jackson Hole on Friday. And probably another, antsy Friday. And probably another speech where we hear the job market's great and interest rates are going to stay high and data dependent. No, they're not. But anyways, the point is, August is not a good month. It's not going to be a good month. But fundamentally, this is a good change for MSTR. When otherwise deemed advantageous, they're going to issue ATM. They're going to issue common at the market. They're going to make the offering. They're going to be able to earn the yield back. I am very, very, very happy because 1.6 is high. Like a lot of treasury companies would love to have a 1.6, right? Like, look at a company like Similar. Look at a company like Mara. Like it may look like the market is hurting MSTR, but it's really not compared to some of the other treasuries out there. And so I'm so happy to see that Saylor listens to his shareholders. His shareholders are also his customers. Don't forget, it's people who buy MSTR who generate that yield. Who's generate the 60 cents above $1? It's the people who are buying MSTR common. They are those who generate the yield. And that yield benefits everybody in the stock because you acquire Bitcoin. And so yeah, I love it. I love it very much. I hope he does some strategic ATM, and I'm so glad he changed that. And this is why, companies, when people are all doom and gloom and they tell you, oh, this company is going to fail because they made decision XYZ, companies are reactive. They react to data, right? Like, it's not always the same. Like, if they feel like they're making a mistake, if a company feels like they're driving into the wall, they're gonna slow down. They're gonna see it, right? And so management takes corrective actions. This is so great to see. This is definitely the big news of the day, regardless of whatever the stock does today or for all of August, for that matter. Regardless of the stock performance, this is amazing. I look forward to next week now. I look forward to next week of SPY now. So anyways, I want to talk about also the buy today, of course, but 430 Bitcoin, right? A little more, about 3 times more than last week. So that's trending in the right direction. That's good. We didn't get another very small buy like last week. Note how, it's all preferred, Strike, Strife, and Stride. right? About in similar amounts. Look, 170,000, 160,000, 140,000, right? Yeah, roughly the same similar amount. Good to see. You can see you're still earning a price to par, right? So you're like on strike, you're issuing 18 million for 19.3 million. So the 1.3 million extra here, that's over money that you make, and that's in the pocket, and that's going straight into Bitcoin. And you can see stretch has not been issued yet, and this has been my take and the take of many of us is that he's not going to issue stretch as long as stretch is going to not be above 100. As soon as stretch hits 100 or gets slightly past 100, he will issue stretch to make sure it doesn't get past 100. But of course, it's summer, low volumes, people are not really on their computer. And the truth is that if you look at my map of assets in the world and the siphon, the black hole theory, MSTR, as products that enable black holes to be opened up in different pools of capital. The equity pool of capital, what is the product that's meant to drain money out of the equity pool of capital into Bitcoin. In Bitcoin we can't even see because it's such a small asset. Well, that product is allowing us to do that is MSTR. And MSTR is now, it's always been for sale, but we would have had to wait a long while for MNAV to get back above 2.5. MSTR is now back for sale. When otherwise deemed advantageous to the company, MSTR is back for sale, and I'm very happy about that. And of course, Stretch, our currency siphon, our currency drain, is going to be for sale as soon as we hit 100. And you can see the preferreds are ramping back up. And so I look forward to seeing even more preferred. And in total, that's really good. How much we're getting, and we're gonna ramp. So I'm very happy. This is the big news of the day, not the buy. This is the one big news of the day. And so as a long term, not short term, as a long term shareholder of MSTR who doesn't own options, who owns the common, I am very happy that the ATM, the common ATM, is back. So not investment advice, not financial advice. This is only entertainment. Please like, please subscribe, follow me on Patreon, follow me on X. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.